Well, I cannot believe this month has gone by so fast, and it's already time for the next Caboodle Kit. I had so much fun putting this together. Those of you that have been with me for a while, you know one of my favorite things is Asian. So you knew this was coming around that I was going to do an Asian theme. So I'm going to show you first a couple of things I made using the stuff from the kit, and then I'll show you all the pieces parts that will be in the kit. All right, so some of you, I was teased you guys a little while back, those of you that are in our Rusty Peacock's Kitten Caboodle Facebook group. I put in some pictures in there of this, and what I was trying to do was to kind of mimic a bamboo look, and I kind of like how it came out. So that's, one of the things that we're going to make with the kit. These will be included. Really, basically everything to make this will be included in the kit. And basically, these are just those craft sticks, but they're extra large ones. And then I put some napkins on it and put my trusty amber shellac that I like to use. And that's how I created this particular one. And I'll show you exactly how I put this all together. For those of you that maybe you might have arthritis and it'll be kind of hard for you to do this wire. I'm also going to show how to put it together with some fabric, which will be super, super easy, and it won't, be hurting your hands trying to manipulate the wire. So I'll show how to do both ways of making this. Also, we're going to be, I have some fabric that I'm including, and so the only difference, I'm having two kits this month. The only difference is they'll have a different fabric that is the main fabric in addition to this. Both kits will have this. One kit is going to have this fabric. Let me get you just so you can see a piece of it. And it'll be real evident there in the listing, which is which. So one's going to have this fabric along with everything else in the kit, and I made this cover as an example. Thought that was kind of cute. And then I had this really beautiful fabric that showed fishermen, and it showed temples and different things. Each piece is going to have a different section of this fabric, but it's gorgeous. It is this almost, I mean, it's cotton, but it feels like a waxed cotton. And this fabric is from the 1950s, and it's never been used. So I cut up pieces of this to go in to the kits. So you can choose whether you want the kit that has this fabric or has this fabric. And with this fabric, what I did, I basically just took some pieces that were left over from me cutting these up. It was sort of like the end pieces. And I put them together and just put a little pocket and then put a little tag in there. This is just an old book that I had that I painted red. I haven't even put the insides in yet. It's still empty. And I think that came out kind of cool. All right. So you can see what you can make with the kit. So how about let's looking at what's actually in the kit. All right, let me get this out of the way. Oh, and I did make me some tea, so I have to have a sip of tea. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so here is the kit. These are those sticks that that we're going to make this journal out of. And I'm going to pre-drill the holes for you, so you won't have to worry about the holes. So that will be done for you. If you choose to put this kind of binding, I'm including this also. There you go. I'm including this also. This, again, for those that it's hard to sew, this is the way I made this one is no sew. It's just put in. But if you choose to sew your signatures in, you can use the same holes, whatever way you choose to do the binding. But I'm trying to find ways to make it a little easier for some of you that it's kind of hard to move your hands in certain ways. All right. Oh, also there's going to be some beads that are included that you can make maybe some kind of a dangle or something for your journal. And they're all going to be different, little package of the beads. Now, what is all the same is everybody's going to be getting these napkins that, to me, um, will look really cool with the Japanese theme, or Asian, I should say. It isn't just Japanese, it's Asian. Whoops, there's another kind there. Um, I didn't have enough to put the whole napkin of this one. I cut it in half, but still you'll be getting two. And in this journal over here, we only used one. But just in case, you might make a mistake or you might want to make two journals. So these are the napkins that you will be receiving in the kit. And every kit, no matter which fabrics you choose, will have those. Now, these little cards and things, they're all going to be a little bit different because, I had to pull them all from the same little deck. But you'll be getting these cards. Then I have a few printouts that I'm going to be including. Those will all be different. I had made a big paper of collage of different Asian things. I cut them up to about the size of a tag, so that'll be included. This is some wrapping paper, even though, I'm not really sure what kind of plant it is, but it reminded me, of cherries, so I included it. And you guys have probably seen these kinds of papers. What I will caution, though, is if you buy the kit and you decide to play with it before we do the live that I do with you guys, I caution you, do not put anything wet on this because it's very water soluble. It bleeds. So if you want to glue this down on anything, make sure you use a glue stick. If you use a matte medium, then go over it, it's going to streak the whole thing. You'll be very unhappy. Only use a glue stick on this. You'll all get a postcard, but they're going to be different. And you're going to get some really cool paper like this. This is, I'm not even sure to tell you what kind of paper this almost feels like cloth, but I know it's not. But everyone's going to get a little piece of that. I thought this was gorgeous. I just love the colors. And, when I think of the plants that are there in, like in Malaysia and Thailand, you have a lot of the orchids in Japan, lots of orchids. You got the tea plants. So I just thought that would look kind of cool on there. This is some more different paper. Again, very water soluble. Be careful when you use that. You're going to get several pages of a Japanese dictionary. And that's pretty cool. So you have several pages of that. And then you're going to have some other pages of text from various books. And then each will have different ones. They won't all be the same. You're going to get 5 different pages of origami paper. You'll have those to play with. I had a book that had some different artwork. And so each one will get at least one of these pages. And of course, obviously, they will all be different. This was some gift wrapping paper that to me just looked Asian to me. Why? I don't know. This came out of a book that had various patterns for different Asian clothing, so I included that in there. This came from some other magazine, can't remember what that was, and this came from yet a different art book. So I thought that was kind of cool. So those will be in the kit. In addition to that, I have different scraps of some really beautiful Asian fabrics that can be used in a lot of different ways, and we'll play around with it and we do it together on the live. Again, these are all going to be different in each kit, but pretty much, a lot of them are repeats, but not every single one's going to be identical. So just so you know. And all of them are going to have this piece. It was a large piece of fabric, and so you're going to get different pieces, parts of it. But I thought it'd be pretty cool to either make a pocket with it, or it's even big enough if you wanted to cut it down to put it in the front of one of the journals. Or, like I say, we're going to play around with it. So all of them are going to have everything that I just showed you. All of the papers, all of the fabrics, all the things to make the cover, this cover. And the other kit will have all of this, and will have this fabric, and one kit will have all of this, but it will have this fabric. And like I say, in the listing, you'll see the difference. It's very plain to see which one you want to choose. And then of course, then we're going to come together. I believe the second Wednesday falls on the 11th. So on the 11th of March, we'll get together and we are going to make this, and then I'll show you how to make how to put some of these covers together. We might use some of the origami paper to maybe make some little, where'd that go? It's in there somewhere. Some of the little geisha girls that you can make with the origami paper. Those are a lot of fun to make. And what else? Well, we have fun. We'll have fun putting it all together. So I know we're going to have a lot of fun with this. So this is going to be in the shop. And as soon as I get your orders, I will zip them out. And you will have them for sure, by the time we do this live on the 11th of March. And we will be making this and a few other fun things. So I hope you're as excited about this one as I am, because I had a lot of fun putting these together. So as always, they've been sitting here. I've been putting a lot of time and work into them. They need a new home, and I know that new home needs to be with you. Thank you.